Today for the Bitcoin price with DaVinci J15. Guys, we are going to talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I was here literally at an appointment, but there is something happening in the charts. So I had to call DaVinci. We are going to record that right now. We will jump straight into the charts and show you exactly what we are expecting for Bitcoin and Ethereum right now in the immediate short term. Before doing so, I wanted to very quickly here come to the most important question of today. DaVinci J15, wearing a pink shirt today. How are you doing today, my man?
In the 5 man. I didn't do a show on my channel today. I was a little bit under the weather, but I'm feeling good enough to do this this emergency episode because, man, things have changed in the chart, and we want to show you guys because I'm really excited about this. And I actually took a trade just right now, and we're going to show you that trade in a few minutes.
Nice. We can't wait to see the trade. I mean, trades are always. We have such a big trading community. We have the most profitable community here from the last 3-4 months in the world. I'm pretty sure about that. So maybe, DaVinci, you pull up the charts and we see, first of all, what you have to share about Bitcoin, very importantly, but then also about Ethereum, because I know that many people are exposed in Ethereum right now, just as I am personally as well. So let's pull up the charts and see what you have to share.
All right. Well, first, let's start here, right? Just yesterday, right, I said, okay, this looks like it's going to roll down, right? You're looking for an M before you actually go and take a short further down. But if it breaks up higher, right, if it breaks this line, right, we could say that it's going all the way to this green line right here, which is the major downward trend line that we had established for quite some time. Back here, right? So this was a solid trend line, which I hadn't moved. And you see, we touched it, nicked it, and down we went. If we broke through that, obviously the red one was going to be resistance, but now it's clearly, it was the green one, and so we come back down. Now, what's interesting is that at first I did a trend line. Let's just do one right from here to here, which I thought was very, very weak, and it was. We broke through it. And that was that. So I'm not going to count that trend line. But what we see here is another trend line forming right now from here, right? And we got 4 touch points. So solidifying this trend line for sure. And because this fourth touch line, the trend touch point is a retest of this bottom here. It was like, okay. Gotta go long.
Yeah.
I have to. I mean, even the candlestick patterns say that you gotta go long. We've got a fractal on the 15-minute. Let's go down to the 5 if we have any. See if we have anything there on the 5. Yes, we have like a flat bottom on the 5 saying, hey, you know what? Somebody's there saying, no more down. No more down.
And the thing is, DaVinci. The thing is, usually I don't like when a trend line is getting tested a lot of times, but that's for horizontal trend lines or whatever. But this one is an upward sloping trend line. So on the other hand, we have like 4 consecutive higher lows, right?
Exactly. And that's the beauty of it, right? So now we're probably going to head and retest the green trend sloping downward trend line, most likely. We have to, of course, create this W, finish this W, and this W right here. So if you're feeling a little bit nervous about this trade, that's fine. You could wait until the W actually transpires and take the breakout, which happens to be at the last resistance that we have. You see this purple line here at 23,300 approximately, or 250 or so. Yeah, 300 some odd. But anyways, once we break that area, then we have a measured move target of approximately, let's see here, we're going to draw that measured move out right here to see where this thing will go. So right up to the next trend line, right? Next resistance level, right? Clear resistance level, which was 33,800-ish area. So yeah, that's where you take profits maybe just before the resistance levels. You see that resistance level is right here at 33,700 2 times, and then also right here as it was support last time. So yeah, you can see that this is a very important line there. in the sand, so the price action will have a little bit of trouble getting through that. But once it does, as you can see right here, it goes hard and fast, right? But there has to be more follow through for it to continue on. So that's what we're seeing. Right.
Yep, interesting. I think I might follow you there, but I will probably wait for the W breakout. I will take a little bit more of a safer approach. From here, this would be a $2,000 move. From the W breakout, it would be a $1,200 move. That's still 3% at a 10x leverage. It's like 30%, 20x. It's a 60% move. That is still a very decent one. And then, of course, if we are breaking that, we will probably go and retest this downward sloping trend line, actually the green one here on the upside. I just wanted to ask before we go over to Ethereum, especially now in a downtrend, there's always also the other scenario. I mean, we are retesting this trend line more and more times, so the more we are testing it, the more likely it is to be broken. Do you actually see a bearish scenario coming into place? And what do you think will be happening if we are breaking this white trend line here on the downside?
Well, yeah, let's talk about that actually, because there's always a case for a bearish situation where we could have something happen against us, right? And so that's why you don't trade with more than 5% of whatever your portfolio is. So here you go. In this case, should this thing go against me, where am I wrong? Well, I have to wait for the break of these 2 points here. So if this price breaks at 31,200-ish area, about $31,204 approximately, then I have to walk away from my trade. I'm done. It's going to break down. Over here, if it goes higher, if it gets to the 50% level, right? For example, if it gets above the 32,000 area, I'm going to set my stop to break even, and then if it breaks out with your with the next trade with obviously the clear W that we're having here, then I'll hold it to either to the next support level, and then that is a trade which will give me like a 4-to-1 on the risk reward ratio. So it's worthwhile taking. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at the possibilities of what might happen if we continue to break down. So let's take a look at what this is drawing out, if this is drawing out any kind of pattern that we can like trade with on the downside, right? Because you don't care whether you're going from the downside or to the upside, you just want to trade, right? There's not really a clear pattern just yet here. How about up here? How about to here? Nope. Okay, so no. So let's just take it as a symmetrical triangle. It's not the greatest. I would say we'd have to take this as ignore the outlier, and take this as a trend channel. And if this is a trend channel, right? So this line here is the one channel, ignoring the outlier, and this is another channel right here. Let's just move this up a little bit. Right, a break of the channel. A break of the channel would mean a measured move down from this whole channel. Break of the channel, wherever it is, would mean that we break down even further than the current low that we have. Oh. So you might want to walk away once we break that. Whoops.
That's the thing, man. That's the thing I see when this bearish scenario comes into place. I was pointing out this descending triangle actually on the daily, on the 4-hourly, and we have this horizontal support there, which we've tested a few times already. One time even recently, we wicked below to the 28,800 level. I think if we are breaking this, creating a new low, it would be a very apocalyptic scenario for Bitcoin. I mean, a descending triangle on a high time frame after a massive run towards the upside. If this one breaks towards the downside, I think this can be a very bloody scenario. So I just want everyone to be prepared for that. I was talking about that as well. So I'm happy you're seeing something similar to that.
Yeah, hopefully let's not see that scenario play out. All right, so let's head over to Ethereum. But before we do, right?
I have a question, Da Vinci. I have a question regarding Pandora's wallet. Because I was recently checking, do you have any like new updates or so for it? Maybe before we go into Ethereum, I know that many people are holding Ethereum. We're just coming to that like in 30, 40 seconds. But my question is, Da Vinci, do you have any updates for Pandora's wallet or maybe about your token or so you would like to share?
Yes, so Pandora's wallet will be supporting ERC, all the ERC20 tokens at the end of February for sure, right? I'm going to make sure I'm going to be whipping whipping that whip on those guys and making sure that they get the Pandora's wallet out on time at the end of February for sure. The new version with ERC token support, C or C as the saying goes in Spanish. All right. Also, if you purchase Pandora's wallet, you will get access to my Telegram group and be able to ask me questions and so forth, and also be participating in the live streams that I do every morning at 8 o'clock. Also, if you want to join the live streams and you don't want to pay for the wallet, that's fine. You could also do so by purchasing a small, very small amount of the DJ15 token, just $5 worth, right? And you could always sell it back to me anytime, so you don't have to blow a wad in order to participate in the live stream. So yeah, go ahead and do that for $5. Of course, yeah, the Uniswap fees are a little high. Sorry about that. Can't do anything about that. But when the fees are low enough, I think you should definitely pick up a small amount of the DJ15 token. We've got a lot of liquidity. Right, all this liquidity is mine. There's not going to be a rug pull, so don't worry about that. I will always provide the liquidity so that you will be able to sell back those tokens if you're not happy with the shows.
Perfect. Yeah, I will leave the links as always down below. You will find the link to both of them, Pandora and the token, down below in the comments section. But guys, I mean, Ethereum, just like 1.5 days ago, we were hitting a new all-time high. And now people are going crazy and bearish about it. Well, maybe for a reason, maybe not. I wanted to know, Da Vinci, what do you think about Ethereum right now against US dollars?
Well, in the other day's show, I was telling people, hey, you know what? Ethereum's at a bullish stance until we break this trend line, this clear trend line. Once we break that, then, it's down she goes. You could always assume that it's going to break it and, look for the M's, right, which was clear M here. This was the break right there, and that was that. And so now we're in a downward trend. So where is it going to go? So you can see M's all over the place right here, right? We're headed in a downwards trend. Yeah, basically I was saying, hey, the first stop target was the 38.2. Yesterday's show, I said this first stop target is the obvious 38.2, and like clockwork.
Perfect. Yeah.
Hit the 38.2. Exactly as predicted. Exactly as predicted. Unbelievable. And it kept bouncing on it, and it kept trying to keep the 38.2 as support, but failed. So with that failure, the 78.6 is the next target, and you can see there's a lot of support here at the 78.6, like crazy, right? Like, take a look. It's like, what's that? I mean, all kinds of support levels you can see right across the board, right? If we even extend it out, you can see that this is a very important level, the 1207 area. You can see it right there. There's lots and lots of confluences in that area. So yeah, you can see that is going to be the location around there, right in there, or maybe like a $1,200 level, where the market is going to come and probably bounce around that level, and before it might bounce at that level and continue higher. It might go lower, right? But it's going to have a hard time breaking through.
I just want to say one thing. This is possible to happen, but Ethereum can only go lower. This is a statement I want to make. I could be wrong about that if Bitcoin is going to go lower. I don't see a scenario where Bitcoin pumps against US dollars and Ethereum goes down at the current moment. I don't see it. It is possible, of course, but I think for the bearish scenario for Ethereum to play out, we need the bearish scenario for Bitcoin to play out. So hopefully this is not going to be a leading indicator here for Bitcoin. But it's the only way how I can see the bearish scenario play out. It's possible, but then I see Bitcoin going down as well.
Yeah, that's also a possibility. So if this continues down, yeah, it could get ugly actually. But let's just wait for the 61.8, see what it
Yeah.
does there. And then if it breaks the 61.8, there's a little bit of support at 78.6, and then it could get ugly from there.
Below $1,000. I mean, I'm personally bullish on Ethereum. Can we maybe go back into the face mode? I'm personally bullish on Ethereum. People know that I was buying way back already a few weeks ago, just after you bought. I didn't get the same price like you, but I got a good price as well. I was buying with Bitcoin. So I'm very bullish. Also, I was putting in a trade. I took half out in a slight profit. The rest got completely wiped out. I put in a new trade. This one is on the edge as well. But I'm actually fine with opening 6-7 trades in a row. As long as one of these ones is profitable, I think we are all going to kill it, because once Ethereum goes on that rocket ship, man, there is no looking back. Let's wait and see what happens here. Everyone who's interested in trading as well, just do it if you're an experienced trader. You have to know what you're doing, especially if you are trading Ethereum. Adding leverage to a very volatile asset like Ethereum, you want to be knowing what you do. Of course, we are killing it at MMCrypto and DaVinci J15, but please be experienced. If you want to trade it as well, there is a trusted exchange down below. It's Bybit. After your initial deposit, you get $620 for free. You can use it for your Bitcoin or Ethereum trade. You can trade only with the bonus, with the profits from the free bonus as well. $620 for free down below for limited time. I think a few more days or so. So take advantage of that. It's directly next to the links also to Pandora's wallet and the DaVinci token. With that being said, DaVinci, man, crazy insights today. I'm happy that we can do these videos from a phone on the go. I need your feedback, guys. If you want more of these videos in emergency situations, give us this feedback. Smash up the like button. Destroy the share button. Subscribe to the channel. Press the bell button. Very importantly, guys, if you want to stay updated here. And we will push more of these videos in the future. DaVinci, with that being said, what do you have to share maybe before we are wrapping up today's video?
Well, I have to say, man, always play from a position of strength and do not get wrecked.
Exactly. Do not get wrecked, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Also, big shout out to you, DaVinci. Thank you so much for taking your time today. I know your time is valuable. You are working so crazy, more than me, man, by far. So thank you so much for taking your time here. And yeah, we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. As always, guys, as always, click the MMCrypto and more importantly, DaVinci subscription boxes right there, and the Bybit tutorial somewhere here. And as always, guys, as always, bye-bye.